Hi there, and today I'm taking a trip to the Lego store in Brighton.
So in the window they've got the new Seinfeld set. I'm not interested in that one. I've got a lot of the other movie sets, but I'm not going to get this one. They've got the new Super Mario block. Again, not one that I'm interested in, but it's a really cool set. It unfolds out of the block and reveals all these little mini lands. They've got the Hogwarts Icon set, and Mrs. Minifig Jen bought me that on release day, so I'm really excited to build that at some point. Fantastic set with a great head wig on top and all these different icons underneath. There's this year's Winter Village set, which again I bought on release day, so I've got that ready to go into my Winter Village this year with Father Christmas ready to jump down the chimney. And then lastly in the Winter Village yesterday is the new Fender Stratocaster set, and that's quite cool. You can change the pieces, so you can either build it in black or red of the guitar, and you get the Lego brick built amp in with it as well. So this is what I've come to get. There's the new Santa's Sleigh set. Well, I'm back home after my little trip to Brighton, and I bought a little bit more than I was planning on. October the 1st was a great day for lots of new releases, so I'll open it all up and show you what I've bought. So first up we have my gifts with purchase. The first threshold I went past gave me these Build the World sets, so that's 30563 and 30564. Not particularly things I wanted, but great little parts packs, which I can take apart and put into my parts store. So they're the first freebies. Next I got to choose between this surfer guy with his little car, that's 30568, that's a little cities polybag, or I could have chosen a Friends set. I think it had a little trinket box or something like that, so I thought city set would be much better. I can put him and maybe his car, although it's not the best designed car I've ever seen, but him and his skateboard can definitely go in my Lego city. And because I spent a bit more than I was planning on, the other gift with purchase I got was the 40487 Sailboat Adventure, and I really like this set. There's got some really good coloured pieces in this, and unfortunately, or maybe not unfortunately, I already have one of these, so now I've got two of them. What I want to do is change this slightly as being someone who knows about sailboats. This is called a boom along here, along the bottom of the sail, and you only have them on your main sail. You don't have that on your foresail at all. So what I'm going to try and do is see if I can find all these black parts in white, and attach them instead of these, and then hopefully it'll look a little bit more like the front sail instead of having a weird boom sticking out on the front of your boat. If you know more about sailing than I do and you know that's wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure you never have a boom underneath your jib sail. But there you go, I've got two of them now. I can build one as is and build one and modify it slightly, but looking forward to building those two. Next I got 3 Pick-A-Brick cups. I always take back cups with me when I'm going to the Lego store, because if you didn't know, if you fill one up and then reuse it, you save 75p. So always take them back and reuse them, and you get a little bit of money off. They had 2 particular bricks I wanted on the Pick-A-Brick wall this time, and the first one was these, which is a 1x2 tile in transparent light blue, and I thought that will be very useful for water in my Lego city, so I bought a cup full of those. And then the other 2 are full of these, which are that handy brick, profile brick in light bluish grey, and so I got 2 of those, and they're going to be for general wall and building in my Lego city. So I got 3 Pick-A-Brick cups and saved 75p on each of them. And I know I've already done a video to my Marvel collectible minifigures, but I bought 3 more while I was there, because the Brighton store handily fill the packets for you and label them up and let you know which one is which. So I got another copy of Falcon, just because the printing on him and the pieces in that set are just so amazing, with the shield and the massive wing pieces, and his general torso and leg printing is just phenomenal. So I got another Falcon. I got another Sylvie for the crocodile piece, so one can go with Sylvie in my minifigure collection and the other one can go in my Lego city. I've got some of the wildlife sets, so I've got a larger alligator or crocodile, so I thought that little one to go with the large one, and also the little alligator egg in the new wildlife rescue sets. So I've got the baby alligator from the Sylvie set to go with that, and then lastly another Captain Carter, just because Mrs. Minifig loves Union Jacks, so I bought her one of these. She has various random minifigures on a little shelf in the kitchen, so I'm going to give her a Captain Carter. And then lastly, before we get on to the October the 1st releases, I bought this set, which isn't, if you know Star Wars, this is not Sleigh 1, this is Boba Fett's Starship. So it's had a little bit of a name rechange then. I bought this, I think I've got one other Sleigh one, but it's a very old one, and they make it so much better these days with more curved bricks than they used to. But also, more importantly, you get a copy of the Mandalorian in his new Beskar armor, and also Boba Fett, if you know the Mandalorian series, when he comes back in his new armor as well, or upgraded old armor. So I've been looking for that set for a while, but it's been out of stock both in the Lego store and online for quite a while, and they happen to have it in, so I added that to my basket, which pushed me over the limit to get me that sailboat, so I didn't really mind. But yes, Boba Fett Starship. So onto the October the 1st releases, and this set is the one I specifically went to the store to buy. This is the new Santa's Sleigh set. You can see here he's got his sleigh with his naughty and nice list. Unfortunately, Jez is not on the nice list this year, which I'm very concerned about, but I'll keep my fingers crossed for later on. But more importantly, this comes with 4 of the new reindeer animals. One came in the Lego Elf Clubhouse set last year, which I got, so I had 1 reindeer, but now we've got 4 to pull a Santa sleigh, and obviously if you buy another one you'll have all 8 of the Santa's reindeer, plus 1 from Lego Elf Clubhouse to make Rudolph, and you've got your 9 reindeer to pull the sleigh. This went out of stock fairly immediately online at Lego Shop at Home, so I thought that's why I take a trip to Brighton to get myself one in case they don't come back. Next up we have this Shang-Chi set. I've just seen Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings at the cinema and really enjoyed it, and I thought this little polybag was a good way to get the main protagonist Shang-Chi. You also get the Great Protector dragon in it as well, so this is, if you've seen the film, from the sort of finale of the film, but I thought a good way, cheap way to get Shang-Chi minifigure in this little polybag. Staying with the Marvel superheroes, I've got 2 of the new Eternals sets. So there's this smaller one, 76145, which is Eternals Aerial Assault, and that comes with 2 of the characters from the film. I know really very little about this film, but I'm looking forward to see it when it comes out. But we get 2 of the main characters in this set, and I thought that's good for such a small set. This is the other Eternals set I got, which is 76154 Deviant Ambush. Again, I have no idea what's going on in this. I don't know enough about the film to know what's going on, but I know we get 3 more protagonists in this set. I won't even attempt to pronounce their names, but that set came with 3 minifigs, which is good for me. I love collecting minifigs, so that means I've got 5 out of all the characters from the new Eternals film. Now, sticking with superheroes, but moving over to DC away from Marvel, this is set 76239, which is Batmobile Tumbler. It's also Batmobile Tumbler Scarecrow Showdown, because you get in it Batman and Scarecrow. That's the new version of Scarecrow. We haven't had a Christopher Nolan series version of Scarecrow, so it's good to have him in a minifig form. And I got this because if you've watched previous videos, you'll know I've got the original 1960s Batmobile, and then I've got the 1989 style Batmobile, so I thought I needed to go get the Tumbler to go with those 2, so I can have all 3 on display next door to each other. So there we have the Batmobile Tumbler. And while I was there, I picked up this little city set, which is from the new Stunt sub-theme of Lego City, and this is 60297. This is Demolition Stunt bike, and there's a whole little series of these coming out. Only 2 have come out on October the 1st. I think there's 4 more to come out, plus there's some larger sets with them in. But these are little minifig motorbikes. You just get a person and a motorbike, and it's got a little motor in it. So I'm actually gonna have a quick build of this and show it to you.
You'll have to excuse the background noise because as it's October, the rain is starting to fall here outside the Lego log cabin, but I can still show you this set. So as you saw, it's a very easy build. There's only a few pieces of the bike to put together. You get a spare visor, you can swap his helmet out for his hairpiece, and you get a spare pair of his shoulders. These aren't pull back and whiz off. These ones where if you whiz it forwards, there you go, so the wheel spins. It's got one of those just friction motors in it, and they whiz along. So the stunts, bigger, larger sets have little ramps and various things for these to jump through. I think it's going to be a quite popular little series. And as you can see, if you take those handlebars back off, that was the one piece little motor set, so that wheel is already attached. As you can see, if you spin it, it just carries on going and going and going onto the floor. So these are nice little pocket money price sets. I don't think I'll be getting any of the larger sets, but it might be quite fun to collect all the little mini motorbike sets. Nice touch there. He's the Demolition stunt bike, so he's got some gaffer tape on his headlight there, which he's obviously smashed up. So there we go, Demolition stunt bike. And then last but by absolutely no means least, we've got 40478, which is the mini Disney Castle. And this is a miniature version of the Disney World Castle in Florida. And October the 1st was the start of the year-long celebration for 50 years of Disney World. It opened on October the 1st 50 years ago. And they've done this set. They did the larger Disney Castle a few years ago, which we've got and looks absolutely stunning. But for the 50th anniversary, they have actually recoloured the turrets on the castle out in Florida, and they've used this new blue colour on the turrets in this set, which I'm really looking forward to having a look at and getting this set open. You also get a new Minnie Mouse figure with a bow tie. He's slightly different to the other I've been saying Minnie, haven't I? Mickey Mouse characters. He's slightly different to the ones we've been getting in other sets, and you can see, so the back of the castle's fairly plain, but it's just a nice little mini version of the Disney World castle. You can see there, 50th anniversary logo, and these have been selling also all across Disney World. I was having a look at someone who'd actually visited Disney World on their first day of the celebrations, and these were being sold all over the place out there as well. So this is another set I specifically went out to get because I wanted to get it early on and build it, so I'll hopefully do a video on that fairly soon. So as soon as I set up this closing shot, I realised I did buy one more thing, which was this little Build a Minifig pack. I specifically got it for this guy here, this little tiger suited guy ready to go out trick-or-treating for Halloween. So it's a very Halloween based Build a Minifig pack, which obviously you can't get to pick your pieces at the moment. You have to buy the pre-made ones that the Lego store staff have made up, and there were just boxes and boxes of these lying around, so I grabbed one specifically for this guy ready for Halloween. So that's my October the 1st new release haul. Some things not brand new, but mostly October the 1st sets. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and also please do subscribe for more Lego videos.